What constitutes a sudden economic disruption or shock? Imagine waking up to find the stock market plunging or your local factory shutting down unexpectedly. That's what we call a sudden economic disruption or shock. These events hit the economy without warning and cause big changes in how things normally work. They are usually outside forces, not something the economy was already heading toward. These shocks can be good or bad. For example, a new technology that makes production faster is a positive shock. But a natural disaster that destroys factories is a negative shock. In macroeconomics, these shocks shake up the usual flow of economic activity. They can change how much people spend, how much companies produce, and how many jobs are available. When a shock hits, it can shift the entire business cycle, which is the pattern of growth and slowdown that economies go through over time. For instance, if oil prices suddenly jump, costs for many businesses increase, leading to less investment and possibly job cuts. Or if a country faces a political crisis, trade may slow down, causing economic activity to drop sharply. Common sources of these shocks include natural disasters like earthquakes or hurricanes that damage infrastructure and cut down production. Financial crises such as bank failures or credit shortages can freeze money flow and reduce spending. Political conflicts or wars create uncertainty, making people and companies hesitant to invest or buy. Technological breakthroughs can suddenly change how industries operate, either boosting productivity or rendering old methods obsolete. Changes in commodity prices, especially oil, can ripple through the economy, affecting everything from transportation costs to household incomes. Major policy shifts, like sudden tax increases or changes in interest rates, can also cause rapid shifts in economic behavior. The effects of these shocks can be wide-ranging. A negative shock might lead to a recession, with less demand, lower output, and rising unemployment. Conversely, a positive shock can boost growth and create new opportunities. Responding to these shocks involves understanding where they come from, how strong they are, and how they spread through the economy. Governments and central banks often step in with policies to soften the blow. They might lower interest rates or increase government spending to help stabilize things. Long-term effects are also important. A persistent negative shock can cause lasting damage, like higher unemployment or lower potential output. On the other hand, a positive shock can lead to better productivity and stronger growth in the future. So, a sudden economic disruption or shock is an unexpected event that causes rapid and significant changes in the economy's functioning. Recognizing these shocks helps policymakers and businesses prepare and respond effectively to keep the economy stable and growing.